Hi everybody, it's Estyknits, Esther from Nevada. And it's fall, everybody, isn't that nice? Yep, wore a sweater, a cotton sweater, all last week. Although we're supposed to be getting some more hot weather for next week. Not real hot, in the 80s maybe. And then back to fall again. Good. Okay, I don't think I did any of the things I told you I was going to do. Any of the sweaters or anything, except for one. I finished one sweater that I showed you before. Get my thing out of here. Okay, this was fun. It's a little vest made out of Morocco tweed. Pretty. Just a nice little cover up for when it gets a little bit cooler. The desert's a little slow to get cool. I've been seeing all these shows on YouTube lately about how the desert used to be the ocean. Isn't that fascinating? I love that. And they go out and they find seashells and whale bones, whole whale carcasses bones in the Sahara Desert. And up here, you can just look and see that the hills. There's so many hills here. Used to be just above the water, just a little bit above the water. This used to be a nice warm sea up here. Used to be, meaning millions of years ago. It's a high desert now. We're high up, we're 5,000 feet, but it's desert. With sagebrush and rabbits and coyotes. So anyway, here's my sweater. I love it. It's just one of those easy patterns, those easy raglans. And I just put a stripe. That's all. The only decoration I put on it. I'll leave it on for now. And as the girls in the knitting club said, "Why'd you stop making that? Why didn't you make it bigger and put sleeves and, make it clothes and everything?" I said, I got tired of looking at all this purple. And that was the truth. I was sick of it. So I went to baby hats. I sent away to Jimmy Beans for some sale yarn. This was on sale, one of a kind, Madeline Tosh vintage, I believe. And it's a strange color, something I would never want anything. I would not wear anything this color. But I think a baby would look darling in this hat. It's a little newborn hat. With newborn shoes. There's the shoesies. I have a new iPad, so I find it a little bit different to my old iPad. I don't know why. Yeah. So I'll make them a blanket. That'll go with it. So I got into I have a bag of scrap yarn, scrap Madeline Tosh, the ends of everything. So I made another baby hat. Nice brown fall colors one. All those colors in there. And baby shoes too. To go with. I just want to make a blanket to go with each thing. Or a sweater, I guess. Somehow to make it more of a set than just hats and shoes. It's nice to put them in there. And so you're going up a size. This is a 3-month size I got. I'm going to send these. All these things go to South Dakota Pine Ridge Reservation, where the babies are in need of warm stuff because it gets cold. They'd say even in the like summer, late summer, maybe early summer even, it's cold at night in South Dakota. What a strange bunch of weather, because it's really hot in the daytime, but at night it's cold. I guess it must be high up. That's a little hat. And these don't exactly match, but it's all more scraps, Madeline Tosh scraps, so. See, this is a different color, and this is teal, and this was kind of a gray blue. And then this is a blue, but I think it'll look all right. I just need buttons. I need buttons on it. Little jacket for a 3-month-old, not newborn. Because they have you can send to the newborn, the hospital, so the moms can take the newborns home with the clothes you make, or you can send to the Child Protective Services, and they get lots of unwanted babies. Oh, I hate to say that, unwanted baby. Oh my God, I want them, but I couldn't take care of them. So, and they say even the newborns, a lot of them get sent directly over to CPS. It's a joy to be poor, huh? And when I was through with all that, I'd seen a lady at my knitting club, circle, not club, make something, make a vest, a beautiful vest, out of this Rowan felted tweed. Rowan felted tweed. So nice. It's alpaca and wool. It is so beautiful. And I love the color. So, but it's expensive as all get out. So I'm not buying 10 or more of those balls at $13 each. I got 4 balls, and I'm going to make accessories. So far, I have mittens for myself. I get super cold in the winter in bed. And so I wear a hat, gloves, and socks. And these will be my bed gloves. I'll make socks out of... this only took 1 ball of yarn, both of these, and with a little to spare. See? So they don't take long, and they're long. I made them long. So my shirt can go over here, so I'm all warmed up. I get so cold in there. So, you know, I have 3 balls in this, so I can make a few more things. I can make a hat. I'm sure I can make the socks and the hat with 3 and a bit here. Love that color. That is a pretty color. The donut. I'm going to eat it. I'm on a diet, so everything looks like food. My husband are on the diet where you try to eat once a day, and you eat. Like today we had salmon, broccoli, baby red potato, and I think, I had some sweet yam. And that's it. It's going to be... We tried it yesterday and didn't do it. I got to about 5:30 at night. We were eating at noon. And then at 5:30, I just went in the kitchen and got something. I got something that wasn't bad. I think it was the leftover of a salad and some yam. I love yam. But I went to diet. All right, that's... I've showed you my finished objects. I got this in the mail. Usually this doesn't have anything good in it. Not really. But this time, I saw something I liked. It is a blanket. And they're having a knit-along. This magazine is. And I don't like knit-alongs. I have no interest in that. So I'm just going to make the blanket. See, it's 12 squares. Each square is about 12 by 12. And then you sew them together. But each one's a different pattern. And I thought, I like that. Look at all those patterns. It's only 42 stitches. So, like, this one looks totally hard. But it's only 42 stitches. I think I can manage. You know? And so, I've started. Where did I put it? Here it is. And with the yarn, I'm using those Karen cakes. Sprinkle Karen cake. Pretty browns and golds and cream and I think a gray. A greenish gray. And here is my first square going in. It's got these big tweedy things sticking out. Nice yarn. I like it. It's 70% acrylic and 20% wool. That's a good feel, and it's bulky. Better for a blanket. It's bulky. I don't know if, no, I might just be giving this to the babies. It would go with this hat pretty good. Or I could give it to myself. My husband and I could use it. I don't know. But it's fun. I love this yarn. It's huge balls, 200 yards of, and I got 4 of them. I hope that's enough. If it isn't, I'll go get some more. That was fun. You know, I'm tired of going to get yarn. All this behind me, I have just as much in the closet in the other room back there. More. I have more because it's in the closet, all in the closet. I don't need to keep buying yarn. What I do is, I think what's wrong for me is to look at Ravelry and look at the projects and then say, oh, I want to make that. Now, do I have the yarn? No, I don't. Let me go to the store or let me get online. That is not serving me well. What I should do is, this is what I should do. Go to my yarn all over the house, find the yarn I like, and say, what can I make with this? With this amount, you know, this type of yarn, instead of the other way around. Then I won't buy so many patterns for one thing. A lot of time I buy patterns and I don't make it because I don't have the yarn. It's just the right, what I consider the right yarn, you know. I think I have to do it the other way. Go to the yarn and say, what shall I make out of this? What can I make? I have sweater amounts of yarn. I can make sweaters, but I need to go to the yarn first, then the pattern. And I have plenty of patterns that I'm not even using. I need to keep buying more. You know, I didn't go into knitting to be a giant consumer, you know, but that's what I've become. Just constantly looking online at yarn. Anytime I go out, I have to stop by a store that sells yarn so I can look at it. And, you know, if I see something great, I can't resist it. I gotta buy it and store it. Not buy it and use it, buy it and store it. I've become a dupe to some kind of system here. Capitalism has got me in my knitting. I'm going to stop this. I don't need to do this. I have plenty of yarn. I can make sweaters, anything, you know, socks. I like DK socks. Those are nice. So I have a couple of, maybe 4 or 5 sets of 2 balls of a real beautiful hand-dyed DK yarn. Well, I can make big old socks and a hat with that. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't need to buy a whole sweater's weight. Now, once I've said that, I want to show you that I did buy it. Because it was a sale. Madeline Tosh had a sale. Madeline Tosh has a sale. I'm really going to be there. And this was quite a bit off. This was supposed to be like $140. It's enough of this beautiful yarn to make a big sweater for me. It's called Pigeon Wing. Oh, it's love. I've never made a gray sweater, and I really want one. And this one isn't total gray, it's tonal. Not total. Tonal. It's got all kinds of colors in it. Grays and sort of beiges in there. Blue. It's a bluey tinge, a blue-green tinge. Pigeon wing. I guess that's what a pigeon wing looks like. It's lovely soft. I have 7 of them that will make a nice big sweater for me, and I will start pretty soon. But oh, the price. This was supposed to be like $140. Instead, it was $80. I had to. I won't do it again. My credit card bill was outrageous this month. My husband even woke me up this morning. He went early and got the mail, came back and said, do you know how much you charged on the credit card bill? I said, I was dreaming about Hawaii. God damn it, I was in a great dream about being on an escalator in Hawaii, and all by myself, and I was exploring the town, and of some town in Hawaii, and it was all glamorous, and all of a sudden I get woken up and told me I have a bill. Well, dang it, I wanted to know that. So I'm not gonna like paying that bill. It was quite big, and it was just a bunch of yarn accumulations, a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit, but a lot of little bits, and it all added up to $1,000. I'm not doing that again. I'm going to use what I have. I'm going to go to my yarn and see what I want to make with it. That's the thing. Then go to my patterns that I already own. It's going to be nice. And I'm not going to be in the poorhouse with yarn toppling on my head that I'm not using. Okay, that's my plan. You know, the best laid plan. Well, that's about it, except, well, I do have another little yarn adventure. My sister is a big Ancestry.com fanatic. She just loves to go to that thing and find relatives and who are like so distant, it's incredible. You know, cousins that are like 5 times removed, so 6 times removed. But we're Swedish, her and I, mostly. We're a mixture, but Swedish mostly. So she's just nuts about anything that's Swedish. So she was asking me the other day, would I make her a sweater? Would I make her a blue sweater? You know, she's not fat at all. But, you know, because she's 61, she gained a little, you know, everybody gets a little pudgy, you know, droopy and fat. She's just barely, you know. But she wants to cover it up. And she thinks that dark blue will do it. Yeah, dark blue will just take care of that. She'll look skinny again. Okay, Deborah, my dear, I will make you a blue sweater. And then I thought, as an extra treat, I'll make this and have it be done. Her birthday's almost here. Well, I'll have it be done by Christmas, for sure. So I sent away to Sweden and got Swedish yarn, Swedish wool, 100%. It said 100% Swedish sheep. I wonder if they make noises in Swedish. That's a strange language. So I was all happy. What's wrong with that? Sounds perfect, doesn't it? Well, when it came, I took it out of the bag and said, huh? It's scratchy, it's itchy, it's stiff, it has a little piece of the sheep in it, has a little piece of his dinner in it, little hay and stuff, twigs, branches, whatever. This is some real sheep, real wool from a real sheep farm. Like there, see, there's some more little twigs and garbage in there. I don't know if she'll like this kind of thing. Like her and I are American, you know. American Swedes. We've never been to Sweden. We don't. I'll bet you this stuff is warm, though. It's straight from the sheep, man. It's not very processed. It's not overly processed, I'll tell you that. Barely. So I'm making her a nice cardigan. I'll show you the pattern. But I don't know if she'll like it. I'll give it to her, I guess. Unless it's just too scratchy. Here's the pattern. It's called Rosemont. Isn't that a nice sweater? It's just a nice sweater you wrap, you know, on yourself and feel warm. She's out in the part of Nevada that's way out in the country. She's way out in the middle of nowhere. There's no city near her. She's out in the hills, you know. And she has horses out there and dogs and stuff. It's cold in the winter. It's colder than it is here. And so I think maybe a real rugged wool sweater might be the thing. But I don't know if she'll like the feel of it. You know, she might go, ew, and put it down. I don't know. That's what I feel like doing. I don't really want this touching me. I thought maybe for the band around the neck, I would put some American yarn that I have. I have this color in a different, in fact, it has kind of a tweed to it. Do I have any right here? No. I think it would look fine, and then and it doesn't itch or anything. It has a little nylon, I think, in it. It would make the collar that goes around the neck not be itchy, and then this would just touch the shirt she's wearing, you know. I think I can do that. I'll make the cuffs that way too. Big old cuffs so it doesn't touch her skin. Well, that was my Swedish adventure. I told the ladies at Knitting Circle, and this one lady laughed and laughed, said she had the same experience with, she sent to Norway for some yarn, and holy cow, it came back, it was like, is this processed at all? You know, it's so rugged, it's so real, I guess. This is what it really looks like. Oh, us lazy Americans, we're spoiled Americans. We get all this stuff, we're capitalists who gets bombarded with things to buy, and they make yarn better and better and different and different and better and different, and all these different kinds of, you know, and I jumped like Pavlov's dog myself. I'm trying to get it. And then we get some real wool from the old country, and we say, what is this? No, thank you. This is a Brillo pad. Wash my frying pan out with it. So that's been my knitting adventures these past 3 weeks. And I hope to make more baby things. Oh, I just want to see a little baby wearing this hat. I just think that would be so cute. I never get a picture of them. They're poor. They don't have cameras, I guess. And the nurses are too busy to take pictures. But I wish they would. Yeah, I really do. I wish I could see a baby wearing my stuff, especially this. And you see a little brown baby wearing this, it would look beautiful. Beautiful. The South Dakota Indians are the same ones that don't want the pipeline in their backyard. Those guys. Love them. All right. Well, I'm going to say goodbye, and it's been nice talking to you, and I hope I talk to you again soon, and have a great couple weeks. Bye.